Hi guys, welcome back to another reaction video here on Our Eyes Your Eyes. I'm ready to watch episode 5 of season 2 of Golden Kamuy. But before starting this video, I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, leave a like to support me, and join me in this great adventure. Okay, in the previous episode we understood that man turned into Inudo in order to infiltrate himself inside this Asashikawa 7th Division base. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see if they can save Shiraishi. And I can't wait when Sugimoto and him will have a dialogue about everything that is happening. Are you ready to join me with this? Check it out. But that's a Sugimoto, I think. What? I thought it was not parable. I mean, he faked it to be not parable. Okay, they are already in the position to attack. Did he give another name? Ah, I know, okay. Ooh. No. Ah, okay, no, I thought that Tsurumi was coming. Well, let me tell you, I think that they will discover that that's not the real Inudo. What the F? Hijikata as always. That's why I want to know more about the Hijikata and his background. Wow, is this a Shiraishi so important that they believe this? I mean... Ooh! Okay, he will accept, I guess. But then Tsurumi maybe is coming in, so... It's too late, I guess. Oh no, I hope that... He accepted, I mean, the dead man. Shiraishi is pretty intelligent. Yes. Yes. Who's this? Akoito. Ah, yeah, the person that was running on the stairs. But he already threatened him, so... Oh my, they are going to discover, I told you. Oh my! What? A chin chin, in that case it means warmer. I mean... Wow. Something stupid, Shiraishi. They just wanted to understand if that's a fake, you know, well, not. Whoa! Oh my! What the fuck? Oh my! Fortunately, Sugimoto could survive. Whoa! And he was already hit 2 times. What the F? Not so much, but... Run, 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 Shiraishi, that's the perfect occasion. Ah, that's Ogata, okay, okay, okay. Sugimoto, resist, please. Oh my. What the F? No, 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 no. You're going to survive, Sugimoto, of course. Keep running if you can. No, the air balloon. No, the Zeppelin. Oh my. Zeppelin. But how can you steal it? They're... Wow, Sugimoto. Yeah, that's a sort of a Zeppelin. All the air balloon, but... Oh my, no F way! No, 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 he's going to... What the F? Ashiripa! Ashiripa, please come and save them! No! No! Oh, what the F? I have a bad feeling now. He's going with them? Please, run! Run, Ashiripa! Do something! Maybe you can use some arrows. Yeah, he was a traitor too. Okay. Oh, you can't do anything. Oh my, no, no. Oh, here she is, Ashiripa, right? Oh, like a bungee jumping. Who cares, sincerely? No! Oh, thank you, Ashiripa. What the F? You lost them. Just admit it to yourself. Oh my, he's going to scream hard, I think. Shiraishi, it's better if you shut up. Yes, you should thank Sugimoto a lot. But... Ah! Hijikata. That's like the nightmare. It's time to admit it, Shiraishi. No, instead, why do you escape? Uh-huh. Yeah. I told you at that time that he was making a fake copy. I told you that. But anyway, you were passing some info to Hijikata too, anyway. But, yes. Oh no. Someone is shooting. What is a pouchy? Ah. As much as all the other ancient cultures. Yeah, we should hide inside of the forest. And now she's worried. Wow, look at that. Yes, he was killed instantly. Oh no, they found them. Run. You should run as fast as you can. Daisetsu zone. Wow. But it's full of snow? I have a bad feeling. No, if you go back, they are going to find you and to kill you. Shiraishi. What's going on? 3? What the F? Wow, Ogata, thank you for being here in this case. Shiraishi, what are you doing? Oh no, Shiripa, don't split! Oh no. What? No, Shiripa! Oh no, no! Like every time they show us his eyes as if he is like a retard, do you understand? No, 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 no. Where did she go? What the simple F? No, okay, here she is. Okay. Okay. Oof, fortunately. Now Shiraishi is over there with all the others. But now it's impossible to go back over there. It's too far. What do we do? At least there's no other choice. Oh my. Yeah, but the legs. I hope so. He didn't even have a time to think. No. Yes, you lose yourself. And you become somebody you don't want to become. Absolutely. That's the problem of war. Yes. Yes. No. No, it's not helping you to get back to what you were. Never. No matter if you have a family, you can't go back as before. Because war is destroying you. In fact, she has a great brain. Let's hope maybe one day we'll eat them again. That's hard. I don't think so. Because his friend is dead anyway. Yes, yes. That's something I would like to see. Yeah. Okay guys, I really liked this episode, first of all because what happened during the nightmare of Shiraishi was happening in reality too. I mean, he was rescued by Sugimoto and all the others, even if that fake Inudo was dying instantly because he was discovered as a fake Inudo together with Sugimoto, and unfortunately Sugimoto was not shot in his head, otherwise we would have lost him too. As you can see, in this case, Sugimoto confronted Shiraishi regarding what was happening and if he was working for Hijikata and stuff like that. And his nightmare was not true because Sugimoto also could find the proof that Shiraishi was not betraying him as much as I was telling you in the previous episodes. I think, yeah, in season 1, when I was telling you, look, I think that Shirai, she doesn't want to betray Sugimoto and Ashiripa. And when he was giving to Ushiyama these skin, these printed or copied skin of these tattoo from one of the prisoners, I was telling you at that time, you go and check it out, maybe that was just fake. It was a fake copy in order to let Hijikata think that he was working well, that he was passing to him all the info he needed, that he was cooperating, etc, etc. So I was happy to be right, sincerely, because I didn't want to see Shiraishi versus Sugimoto, also because at that time in season 2, episode 2 I guess, when he first met Sugimoto, Shiraishi was helping him, and since that moment they were starting a great connection. So as you could see, Shiraishi was not betraying Sugimoto. I was so happy for that, but also because you understand a great message from all these episodes. That is, don't run away, don't escape. It's better to face an argument, it's better to talk and to create a dialogue in which you can let other people understand what you were doing. I think the fact that Shiraishi this time couldn't escape was something great, because he had the chance to be trusted and to admit that, yeah, he was working even with Hijikata, but he was not betraying Sugimoto at all. So that was really awesome. I really liked that moment, to be honest. Another thing that I liked is what happened at the end of the episode, because once again you see that between Sugimoto and Ashiripa there is this great connection, this great bond that is built, and I think Ashiripa really likes Sugimoto, also because from what we understood from her dream in which she was talking to her dad was telling that he could meet Ashiripa's mom once he reached Otaru. Ashiripa's mom was teaching him all the things that he didn't know, because maybe, yes, he is coming from another country outside Japan, outside Hokkaido at that time, and that's why this relationship somehow is reflected even now between Ashiripa and Sugimoto, because even Sugimoto is Japanese and he is not one of the Ainu members. He doesn't know many things, and in fact Ashiripa throughout all this time, she is instructing Sugimoto regarding so many customs, manners, traditional things, names, language, so many things regarding Ainu that of course Sugimoto didn't know. And that's why this reminds me Ashiripa's parents, because even in their case, Ashiripa's dad didn't know many things, and Ashiripa's mom was teaching him throughout the time they spent together. So that's why I think Ashiripa likes Sugimoto, because it's like a way to repeat the story, to be, for this time, the protagonist, in which who is experiencing something different than usual with a Japanese, that is with a foreigner at that time, because Ainu were something else and the Japanese were something else. So as you could see, this connection is pretty powerful. But at the end of the episode, I think that was so emotional, it was so beautiful, the fact that Sugimoto could open his heart to a person for the first time since the beginning of this story regarding the war and the brutality of war. And I think that when Sugimoto says that after the war, when people come back from war, they can go back to what they were, I don't think it's right. I think that all soldiers who are going to war, they will never go back at what they were before, because the traumas that they are experiencing, the difficulty to survive and the brutality that is used during war makes you become another person, and this trauma will always affect your mind. There are lots of experiences, lots of movies, lots of literature, novels, even literature, poetry that can let you understand this. If I have to pick one, that is one of my favorite poet, Italian poet, is Giuseppe Ungaretti, and Ungaretti was describing the First World War thanks to poetry. And I will never forget his poetry, because thanks to those lines you can understand the brutality of war and how people can't go back as before. I think that only people who experienced the war can understand what I mean. Of course I didn't, fortunately, but people who have their grandma, their grandpa, who experienced even the previous wars that were happening in the last century, I think that they can understand, they can relate to what's happening in this episode. And dear Sugimoto, I think that you will never go back at what you were before, also because you lost your best friend. You had this mission to save his wife and his child once you could go back from war. And that's also your mission, and that's why you want to find this golden treasure, to help them surviving or to help them living their lives. That it's quite admirable. But at the end of the day, he will never go back because of all the scratches, of all the scars he has on his body, but also because of the scars he has in his mind. By remembering all the people he killed, and by remembering, yeah, the brutality that he was using in order to survive, because the war is bad also because you are confronting other people. So you are not confronting an animal, or you're not confronting an entity or whatsoever. You are confronting your same thing. I mean, other people. And when you're killing others, you maybe can hear some excuses, as much as the colonel was telling him, look, they are our enemies, so when they die, they don't feel pain as much as we think, or as much as we do. That's stupid, because by being human beings, they can feel lots of pain also, because they also have families at home. They also have friends who they want to protect. So what the colonel told Sugimoto at that time during the war was simply wrong. And even if that was just an excuse in order to escape from the thought that they were killing people, anyway, it was brutal. And there was no excuse. War doesn't have an excuse. War is meaningless. So the more you go ahead with a war, the more you are becoming guilty, because you are erasing from this earth human lives, and that's disgusting. I really like the scene in which Ashiripa is trying to comfort Sugimoto in her own way, by saying that she really wants to see his hometown, his homeland. And I'm pretty sure that at the end of this story, they will make it. I mean, they will go back to his homeland, and maybe Ashiripa will grow too, so they will marry and they will stay together. That would be so amazing. And I think that only Ashiripa will be able to help Sugimoto. I mean, only Ashiripa, by spending this time together with him, can get in touch with a Sugimoto that can't be revealed to other people. So I think that was really nice. Because by seeing that Sugimoto was crying when she was saying something like this, we understand that Sugimoto is not just the cold guy, the immortal Sugimoto, the Sugimoto that has to defeat all of the enemies without taking care of anything, or who cares, let's kill them, blah, 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 blah. No, you saw in this episode even the fragile side of Sugimoto, and the sadness that he is carrying inside his heart. And nobody could detect that except for Ashiripa, because even if Ashiripa was not seeing him crying, she could understand that something was wrong, and she could maybe perceive that there was a sadness in the air. So I really like this episode in particular. I think that was a really great episode. But now let's see if Sugimoto, Ashiripa, Shiraishi, even Ogata, they can escape, because the 7th division is trying to catch them, and let's see if they can run away from them. Otherwise Tsurumi this time is going to become a beast, I guess. Okay, let's see what's going to happen next week with episode 6 of season 2 of Golden Kamuy. In the meantime, feel free to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell. Bye guys, see you in the next video.